everyone, Kelly with Blue Moon here. We're going to do a quick tour of the house we have in Loveland this weekend. That is November, God, can you believe it's already November? November 1st and 2nd. We're in Loveland, just a couple miles south of where we were last weekend. So let's go take a quick look. So we'll come into the dining room here. Got this beautiful dry sink. Isn't that just a beautiful, beautiful piece? There's a set of Lenox china in there, a couple pieces of brown drip pottery. This is actually a set of Wedgwood, the white on white china, or cream on cream, I think they actually call it. And then we'll come down the hallway here. In here we got lots of knick-knacky things, lots and lots of you'll see the knick-knacky things there. Got some books. I love this cabinet, kind of a secretary, I guess, is what I'd call it. Some more knick-knacks, little desk. This guy, so I got to tell you, when I first saw this piece, I thought it was a trellis for the garden. And the daughter goes, no, 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 you put DVDs and CDs in that. So there you go. That's what that is. Got a recliner. Some more books. Okay, we get out to the garage. Got kind of your average garagey things, but we do have this great grill. I believe it is a charcoal grill, so it's not a propane grill. Lots of potting stuff, yard stuff, lots of little pots. Couple of John Deere push mowers here. And then a couple big ladders. I mean, that regular ladder is, gosh, it's probably 9 feet, 10 feet. And then you've got an extension ladder that is, I think it's 10 feet to start and extends out to probably 20 feet. So big ladders. Okay, when we get to the kitchen here, got several plants. Look at that Sansevieria. Doesn't it look so healthy? They call that mother-in-law's tongue too, in case anybody cares. And I love this this little corner cabinet here. Got some kitchen appliances. This is another set of Lenox dishes. Some barbecue tools there. And then this is actually a set of Falstaff dishes. Okay, when we get into the living room here, this will actually be the checkout, the cash register, but this is the stamps that we have in this house, and we'll get those out. This will be where the jewelry is. I've still got a bunch of jewelry I need to bring in. Isn't this a fantastic piece? I love that piece so much. That's a little sewing cabinet there. The corners actually lift up on it for storage of things. Cute little entry bench and a washstand. Okay, when we come downstairs, we've got, these are like kitchen cabinets that I don't know where they came from. I don't think they came out of this house. Got a little bookcase there. This is actually a metal stool. I think it's just such a highly practical piece. I love it. Got a few toys down here. And then the crochet dolls, crochet, knit, I'm not really sure what they are. We do have a couple pieces of exercise equipment here. Got a treadmill and a ski something or others. And then this was where his wood shop was. So lots of stains and paints, some power tools there. We do have a table saw. And then a bunch of hardware. Look at all the hardware. And then some hand tools. So a lot of the stuff you're used to seeing out in the garage is going to be in the house, at this house. Check out these two great cabinets. Aren't these great? I love these. I keep thinking if you painted them something like a dusty blue or something, wouldn't those be great pieces to have your stuff, you know, just to store stuff? Couple more kitchen cabinets back there. We got some luggage. And then just some kind of miscellaneous stuff here. This desk, kind of a computer desk. And then down here we've got a couple dressers. These two dressers actually match, this one and this one. And then a couple lamps. Okay, so when we get upstairs, we got a little, it's not really an office area. I'm not really sure what they were using it for, but we've got a desk. That is a baby lock serger underneath there. Bookcase, some yarn, and then just a little bit of crafty and sewing stuff. In this room, we've got that chair, and this is kind of our linens room. So we've got just a handful of linens here. Another, that's actually more of a cane chair back there. We do have this full-size bed and some linens. And then the last room, we've got, this actually was what they called the office. So this has got all your office supplies in it. There's a couple neat pieces. I really like this desk. And then I really like this armoire type piece. I think they were using it to store office supplies and stuff, but I think it's just a really cute piece. One thing I did want to make sure that I showed you guys is this piece here. I think that is such a great metal art piece. I suspect it was made by a local artisan just because it's got the mountains and the pine trees and stuff. And then there's also a mirror down there that I didn't show you. Okay, so there you go. There's the tour of our house. Not if you were at last week's sale, that house was absolutely packed. This one doesn't have quite as much stuff in it, but I think there's some really, really neat stuff in here. So come see us. We're here Saturday 9 to 3, Sunday 10 to 2, and we are in South Loveland. There is road construction on, what is that, Taft? On Taft Road. So they've got the lane that turns into this subdivision accessible, but just kind of be aware that there is some road construction. There is very, very limited parking on the street where this house is, but the county road that runs just south of here is only 2 houses down, so it's very, very easy to park there and walk into the subdivision. We will have signs on one side of the street that says no parking, so just kind of be aware of that. So we hope we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.